This week, I've been talking a lot about chronic inflammation, and I've been getting a lot of questions about it. You may have seen my newsletter on it. No? Well, that's okay. My feelings aren't hurt. I know I get so many emails, they tend to slip right by. But if that's the case, then you're in luck because I'm here today to talk a little bit about chronic inflammation and its connection to joint pain and fatigue, and maybe some other symptoms that you may never have even thought were connected to inflammation. So now you may never have heard about chronic inflammation. And maybe you're thinking right now that you don't need to know about chronic inflammation because you don't have it. And that may very well be true. But chances are, if you have any kind of pain or discomfort, stiffness, or you eat a standard American diet, you have chronic inflammation. I know, it's crazy, right? So, again, why should you care if you have chronic inflammation at all, right? And that's a great question. Inflammation by itself isn't a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. It's a way for the body to help protect and heal itself from injury. You may be familiar with inflammation that occurs after a mosquito bite, right? It swells up, it gets itchy, but it goes away. Or maybe, like me, you've been unfortunate enough to maybe have once or twice or more times sprained an ankle. Yeah, you know how painful that can be. So you feel the pain right away. The ankle swells up. Maybe it gets red. Maybe it gets warm, hot. But that's a sign that the body is healing itself. So it's a good thing. That means that the body is rushing in chemicals and specialized cells to go in, get rid of the damaged tissue, help it heal, and then leave. After this a short period of time, swelling goes down, injury is healed, and yay, you're back up to normal, right? Exactly. That kind of injury is known as acute inflammation, or that kind of healing is known as acute inflammation. But what's at the root cause of joint pain and many, if not most, of our chronic diseases today, such as diabetes, obesity, autoimmune disease, and heart disease, is called chronic inflammation. And this type of inflammation is harder to detect because its symptoms may not be as obvious as that, say, that sprained ankle that we were just talking about. No, chronic inflammation happens when the body is unable to heal from a real or perceived injury. It keeps sending those chemicals and those specialized cells into the area, trying to heal up the area, but it's not working. And it leaves your body in a constant state of high alert. And over time, this high alert has a damaging effect on your tissues, your organs, your joints. So sometimes chronic inflammation can be triggered by the body misinterpreting a threat. Now, this can result in something called an autoimmune response, where it identifies the normal cells as foreign. So your own body cells it recognizes as foreign, and it starts sending in those specialized cells to attack them. When that happens, this causes an inflammatory response and an autoimmune disease occurs. But in other cases, there are factors that are outside of the body that we can actually control that are causing this chronic inflammation. These factors can be something like constant stress. Sound familiar? Or maybe inadequate sleep. You're not getting a good night's sleep. Poor eating habits. That's where that standard American diet comes in. And exposure to environmental toxins. Now, these environmental toxins are all around us. They're found in the cleansers that we use in our home and even the self care products that we use on ourselves. So, these factors can be controlled. And that's the good news because we can prevent chronic inflammation from continuing. When the inflammation response is removed, the body can heal itself. The result is less pain and more energy. And we basically start aging more slowly. Yay. Good thing, right? And this is what I teach in my program, the Joint Pain Protocol, just how to resolve joint pain by addressing its root cause. That is inflammation that we've been talking about. We're not just deadening the pain temporarily, we're stopping what's causing the pain in the first place. Boom, healing happens and we'll feel better. That's a good news, isn't it? So now I've been talking about two of the most obvious symptoms of inflammation, which is, as I said, joint pain and fatigue. But the reality is, inflammation is at the root of many problems. And that's why I thought in my program that I mentioned, the joint pain protocol, I have my members check their progress using the inflammation symptoms checker that goes through a whole series of symptoms that can be attributed to inflammation. It's a great way to check progress, right? And then I was thinking, well, maybe I can help you check and see just, very quickly, just to see whether chronic inflammation is at play and give you an idea the extent to which it might be playing a role in your life. So, what I did was I came up with a chronic inflammation quiz. It'll help you quickly determine what symptoms you might have. Sound interesting? Sure. I'd be interesting to send it to you because I think the first step to healing is to understand the why behind your pain. Identifying the symptoms is a great start. So, to get your copy, just drop quiz in the comments section and I'll send it along to you and you can start checking today. Sound good? Awesome. So, if you found this video helpful, please share it with anyone you think might benefit from the message too. I look forward to helping as many people as possible. And if you'd like to learn more about the joint pain protocol and know how it works, just drop a JPP, that's for joint pain protocol, in the section as well. And I'll send you more information on it. And I know this breaks cardinal rule number one that I'm told not to have you drop two different things down in the comment section. But quiz, if you want to get that quiz, JPP, if you want to find out more about how the joint pain protocol works. One or the other, or both. I look forward to seeing it. All right. Anyway, have a great day. Thanks for listening, and your joints will thank you. Bye bye for now. Take care.